So, y'all like these romance. Now, I'm a psychological thriller reader, right, through my books. But every now and then, I'll throw in a romance book because somebody is like, oh my God, this is the best book. And I'll see it coming down like my page. Like, okay, let me do it. So, I get the book. And this is what I want to say. As a grown woman, right? Grown. And I'm married, grown, right? I have a really good, like, sex life, right? In these romance books, all they do is have sex. Like, that's 90% of the book. And I am all for that. But where's the fucking plot? Like, where's the conflict? Like, where's the thing we gotta solve? Where is the drama? Like, it's like, oh, yes. And he walked behind me and grabbed my neck over so gently. And he kissed me in a way that made my toes curl. And I just had to have him right now. And so we went upstairs and we didn't even make it to the bed. And it's just like every chapter. We get it. You fucking like great. Where's the storyline at? Like, okay, did you realize like that was somebody else's husband and he been lying the whole time, and so now his wife is following you, and so on your way out of town for a conference trip, she kidnapped you, and so now, you know, she done unalived you and put you in a dungeon, and now y'all gotta figure out what's going on because y'all look similar, and so she took over your identity, and so now she is you, and but your spirit is still flying around, and so now you're trying to put the clue. Where's the story at? It's just like, oh yeah, and he came. Like, it's corn in a book, and I'm for that. Just say that's what it is. But when I tell you, I'm so tired of the romance books. Like, the romance books was cool when you was, you know, 16, 17 years old and you wouldn't really have no sex. So it's like, oh yeah, like, oh my God. And I think it's cool for women that don't have no man and you ain't done nothing in a long time, you know, so you living vicariously through the book. I could see that too, but it's ridiculous. Like, we get it. You fucking like, we get it. Where else is this story going? The plot be so weak. Like, oh yeah, he has confrontation with his mom, so he doesn't have a good relationship with his mom. He started having sex with her. She reintroduced him to, you know, femininity, and so he went over and apologized to his mom. The end. But 90% of it, bitch, just starts. He came home from work and I had on my maid outfit, and so as he came in, I just seen the bulge in his pants, and I just had to have, like, where's the story at? Like, are you? I get irritated every time because I'm all for the X-rated where's the substance of the book? Like, it's corn in a book. Bitch, if I wanted to do that, I would have just watched the corn. You wrapping this up as if it is a book. It's not a book. It's corn in fact, and it got the nerve to be long too. Like, if you was gonna talk about corn in a book, why is it 12 hours audio of corn? Like, I'd be so irritated. That's why I don't even do that every now and then, because the reviews be so good. I have to look at the reviews, because there's never a married woman or a woman in a, you know what I'm saying, relationship that get corn all the time that is the person that's recommending these books. single women, divorced women that ain't been in a relationship for years, women that haven't had a man in years. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to look at the person who is giving the, oh my God, you have to get this, you have to. I just be like, bitch. Yes, he picked you up ever so softly and grabbed you by your neck and treated you like his little whore. Like, great. Did he, is his mama in the dungeon and he unalived his mom? Like, where's the storyline at? I'm just like, oh my God. But now, I can't stop reading the book, not because of the porn, but in my mind, it gotta be something more to this. Like, it has to be something more. And even when you read, like, the back of the book, or you start to, like, read little excerpts of the book, or you watch other reviews of the book, they don't really, you know, they just give you a little taste. They don't really go into deep. So you're like, oh, it gotta be good. No, the shit is corn in a book. And I know I sound like a prude, like, oh my God, bitch, whatever. Whatever, okay? Where is the substance of it? We are too fucking old. I know I am. And that's my real, you know, I be reading like, this is my real life. Like, bitch, what else do you have? Like, where's the mystery? What's the thing we have to solve? Like, where's my I came home from a hard day at work, so he poured him a shot of bourbon and I made me a little spritzer because, ooh, I can't have those type of drinks. Then I walked past him and he lifted up my shirt and I had on no panties and he just devoured me on the floor. Great. Then was he trying to choke you? And then was he trying to unalive you? And so then when he tried to do that, did the mama walk in and say, no, this your third victim of the month? Like, where is the plot at? Like, I be so disappointed because I be locked in it because I'm trying to figure out, okay, and then what? And then what happened? No, he had a bad relationship with his mom, and so being with her made him find new true love for women, and so now he bought his mom a house and took her out of the nursing home and bought her a house up the street from his house, and they live happily ever after. Bitch, what? Okay. Great. Yeah, I'm not doing that no more. Every time I try, it's like, yes, it's porn in the book. Corn in the book. This is all it is. And I'm for the corn in the book, but give me a storyline. And the book I'm referring to is Enigma. I just read that. That was the book that I just read, Enigma, that I just read. It's about her husband died, which was his best friend. His wife died, which was her friend. And they're mourning the loss of their relationships. And they're friends, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're cool, it's platonic, nothing about it, whatever. Then one day they start to see each other for the fine people that they are, and then they start having sex, and then they start inviting other people, and now they got a poly relationship, and so she's a surgeon and he's an NBA ex-player, and now, you know, the kids knew the whole time, and, you know, they have corn on top of corn on top of corn on top of corn, and then they invite these people, and then this corn, they go to these corn parties, and then, yeah, and then he has a mom and a dad who he don't like, and she made him realize that he needs to like them, and so now he got a relationship with his mom, and they got married and live happily ever after. It's 12 hours, I think. 11 hours of it was corn. Yeah. And I know that's y'all favorite book, and I'm not, maybe I am hating on the book, I don't know. If we're gonna rate it for corn, I'm gonna give it a 12 out of 12. But for book of no, I'm gonna give it a 0. Sorry. Just my opinion.